Mashagala na yisho but I yonder. Check the third eye. I ain't checking for the third eye. Number 2, get the word out. Been the shit around these parts. King of diamonds got the queen of hearts. Jack of all spades, pulling every card. Exposing jokers in the sacred arts. They cannot contain. But see, I'm profane. My shit see pepper while I'm propane. They gas, this is my domain. I go bang. Spill it.
When we catch a body, grab your cash, mama, then we swerve. La body, we ain't body, young Isabi Pari, get the word. I got a hella mommy with the curves. Bugatti Parliament, in the purse. All this Mandela called the mozzarella and cheddar mix. Shit, I might just be a cause I feel like I've been living a long life. What you know, these rappers get on like. All it takes is a bag of money from somebody's mommy, then they line up like stove legs. But fuck it, I'm rich off my own mic. Let me try to take a bitch for the whole night. Keep a pen in the bed and tell her right and let her tell me what you do for. I tried to tell them that I kill a nigga for the paper, but they wouldn't listen. Now they trying to miss me cause the parabellum fit they cerebellum. Go to hell and tell them here's a bag of venom. Cerebellum fit they parabellum. Parabellum fit they cerebellum. Parabellum fit they cerebellum. Go to hell and tell them there's a bag of venom. I just caught a villainy, caught an enemy. The pieces eating every piece for energy. I know you niggas don't really rolling with the shit. Yeah, venom, yeah. I know you niggas know I really murder with the spit. Come on and tell them I'm a beast. Back in the hood, they know me as Patrice. I got a dream and do the whole of feast. Have a couple kids and carry their fees. They don't let me go, no, not it. Mina chela, yela, no. Yela sabanga, mina bamba, no, too. Mina tata, yela, yes, I'm broke. Yela, yela, malus. 1, 2, chela, dota, yela. Don't need to flex. Don't need to say words. Don't need to flex. Chela, dota, yela, flex. Don't need to flex. Don't need to say words. Don't need to flex. Party, my 6 figures, I'm visiting. City Chankura, funny nami, I'm a fucking lonely woman. Having up to say a pambuga. Well, I was at school, listening to next, not knowing what to think the next day. You a cheese boy, fucking titty boy. Bougie fucking never boozing, not spray. Oh man, you ain't shit but a mascot. Man, I keep it real, I put a mascot. Got a nigga who's a fat ass scout. Cause it's fighting all your pretty baddies. Telling me to feel the valley. Oh, Betty Bingy, and I love the go-go. Ready, precious, being sadly. They always got the swag right. So these bitches never act right. They just wanna give it to my nigga. I just wanna say him fuck the red line. Oh God, no. Ay, go, saan ba na? Nikat niyo ho. Nigga, zakhala ke manje. Ikhale. Lathi kaba izodi. Nengoma enjalo namhlanje nolili million. Baphosisa baphethe amasavana namhlanje. Okay, no. Wena nje ufana nayo ke. Uqobolayo. DJ Young, drop that shit. For this one, Umtandile. No mutande malwan. Umtandile. What's it? From the shadow poste. Sing the other weekend. Sing your bitches burning. Oh my baby, no one is please. Umtandile. Shali, Tinya Kat, baby. And then the ladies about boys, and then the musket, get a woman. Oh, my small shelly party. Pop my bottle for our pants. Don't want to put the selling will let 5 feet. Easy, listen, just get the gift of Mautanda, Umulanda Mautanda, Uzolana Mautanda, Holin, Tangy Savana Mautanda, Yasin Untabise ubuyekse uthi mina ngihlen ulale matshale untabise ubuyekseni manaki untabise ubuyekseni uthi mina ngihlen ulale machaleni. Oh God, no, I won't get and someone no. Telling me write a different kind of flow. That's a direction, that's a shit of down for now.
thank you all for joining me this evening. Gintandaga. It's a monumental day indeed. Big reveals all around. No exercise who you call. I pull up and screw up your crew since I blew out and tore down the entire ability. Nobody knew I could do what I do till I pulled out the sauce with the chili seed. From the bottom of the belly, they never thought they'd fight him on the telly. I was grinding on the daily, no more begging, it's fuck you till you pay me. Spilly on, really on, give me down, keep it going now. I came upon millions, spent it down, starting fire, ngabang petromenti, so she said me tula. Set a pelham, say a pelham, get this at my teeth, in Jalo Mangula. Bayawela, Banya Bayangwela, got the Kuban Jangas, Moga the more, you trip it while this is the Ziban and Ho, just wanna flow king, you move my goal, yeah, we can go in, no from the ball, I told a toe tag, and the body bag, when we run it back, they be running back. I be running streets, they be running lips, while I'm running laps around your favorite cats and guns. I'm getting blend, them channel, in the second I'm a play. Pega pura, I'm the better pura, I'm a better pega buga ngape mumba ngaze she has a booty gota. Umlilo wakala ngota, Oh my God! It's so good to be back. Lalela mpatha ivuso mandoza lenkalakatha ngaphandle isikhaxa nginela khaxa ibhifu uba lesaliqobi qatha usaloko kweni uvuke zibe nemlonyeni enyokeni kuzilo makhwabeni ngoba ngithatha kwasanikwa sithembu kwampazi kwakhala enyonini angifuna ukubalwisa mungaliqoshiwisa liyokhala enyonini iqande banini inqake balini forming the game is story ngile nkabehla bobhola alarmy fana flow phatha bona gobi thola dough thenga bona Barbie ngingona bo mina ifuna no copy ngeke ngisathola no dough yiso if they wanna see an eye for an eye angilahlekela na yisho kodwa yanda check the third eye I ain't checking for the third eye. Number 2, get the word out. Been the shit around these parts. King of diamonds got the queen of hearts. Jack of all spades, pulling every card. Exposing jokers in the sacred arts. They cannot contain. But see, I'm profane. But she see pepper while I'm propane. They gas, this is my domain. I go bang. Spilly! And I'm a
khona emakhaya kumnyama yamuva kodwa phambili yakhanya ukudela nguya khona emakhaya osingelethu uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlala Mafika ngentatha ngathi ngizothetha amagama kwandongazadu wonke umuntu uyaphuthuma kwela inhloko zamabhanda walahla abashaya impama usalubambe ngezansi bangithatha kancane ngoba ngidabuka ngamakhala shiyuvuza ngamakhala shaya iqupha webafana benza i-ghost izinto anangifuni ngihlala ngiphethe ijuza ngisho daphe maduza ngikolule dela nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama ngemuva kodwa phambili yakhanya dela nguya khona emakhaya osingelathi uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
Oh hell yeah! Ngikhumo kampondile mini ngathembisa umkhulu amamili mina sihamba goli ngifuna milisi ngathola impuphu leyiphilisi kodwa ke ngiyiphilisa nje umkhulu useyahlanya nje rapper kuze kuvuthi ikhanda kanti ababona izinto seziyakhanya nje from the bottom of the ability
order
Fika mosha stikini idlala mrapper suku nemini manje sekuyimo jamload inkundla lezi abayikhosi samba sequ metro stramba nempulelo zihluleke ziningi zanusi ngoba kukude
nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama ngemuva kodwa phambili yakhanya dela nguya khona emakhaya osingelathi uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
Afrika nipupa ni chamba nuka ni bebu ilanda chala kukutulitanga chala kukutulitanga mfana kukude goli mbali shusha zoli summon the lord of the zodi khangela inkolo ungayiboni phuma uvula ufezi inhlaka nipo kanye usukuphela mfana kithi ndifuna better brothers bakaningi niggas like siphekisa apha khalonina nigga ndoni yana nino Lily with the flow, she be licking in the soul, Tell niphakamisa nondi,
dela nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama ngemuva kodwa phambili yakhanya dela nguya khona emakhaya osingelathi uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Exact! Aibo!
Big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty, big booty, big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty, big booty, big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty, big booty, big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty baby, big booty, big booty, big booty baby. If you want it, I got it. See my own baby, good body, big good body for the down baby. Wine for me and my niggas. It's just for me and my niggas. Yeah. Anjalu Khalilan, Angenu Salilan, Ipeti Pakistan, Wasadamu Khalilan, Avutus Pagelan, Ikules Valilan, Funiskun by the shots, Fantamu Velila. It's the sickening shit. That get it didn't quit. That she a nigga Monday if it's digging ain't shit. That hide your bitch for I swing a brick and leave me and her booty, yeah. We as thick as thieves, dripping sauce, oh yeah. I'm the boss, oh yeah. I fuck her from a verse to a sophomore year. I'm Lord of the Rings, I'm God of the swing. Knock it out the park, ain't no softballs here.
where I dive into a virus. She calling me gump. She beef with the baddest. They hate on her rump. Beg mommy got the guala on deck. I loopy. She blow more pants than a rock and roll groupie. Yeah.
Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. You got a lot of jelly on your back, so shake it, shake it, shake it for a real nigga. Yeah, shake it for a real nigga. Jiggly, 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 wow. And she shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, breaking it down like this. Bringing it, bringing it, bringing it, then she backing it up like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know I'm the man of the year, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's follow some comments. I'm chilling, I'm waiting at home. I'm dreaming, I'm winning some mamas. I'm smoking my knock in the stove, sipping on lean as an option. You know what the problem is, yeah. When you ballin' like this, yeah. Niggas are hard to convince, yeah. Sipping on Bombay with my Bombay, yeah, man, a wobble game shit. It's no vicious shit, feeling like OJ. Cause I'm trying to kill that booty, man. Sipping on OJ, I ain't trying to lose that booty, man. Killer swag all day, diamond shades, thick frame, big booty in my face, fuck it up. Oh Lord, ash me, Ethay, that smash shit in big ladder. Back in like King Twerk.
After that, don't need to work.
Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty.
If you want it, I got it. Say, baby, push your body, leave your body for the down, baby. Wine for me and my niggas. It's just for me and my niggas. Yeah.
Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, baby. Big booty, big booty, big booty, baby.
Can you please withdraw what you have just done?
Excess and Bonanijadi. Where are my people at? Where are my people at? Where are the Marshes? Where are all of you guys at right now? Welcome to it. It's another exciting episode of the Grassroots live stream season 4. Episode 1, and today we have a lot of special things and a lot of broken things. There's something I can't find here. That's very important for the show. Ooh, I know what to do. Yes, there we go. This ought to do it. This really got to do it. I mean, this better do it.
The smoke.
Okay. Zakalaga majabafana.
Select play.
I don't do well with the
Smoke.
Whoa, whoa.
So I chose to double cup and sip slow.
Whoa, whoa.
And sometimes I feel like I'm gon' choke. But I swear this shit is better than your coke. When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
Whoa, whoa.
When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
When I'm high
On my drink,
I stutter.
When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
Wasuga local.
My
My
dealer
dealer
is
is
local. I don't think I am normal. I
have a lot of morals. Sometimes I think I'm immortal. From planet Black Card, I came through a portal. I came with my bros and they backed me total.
I think he's acting the back in total. It's that alien language you don't get.
Bitches on the other side of the tally. Poopies ufuna ngimdrop Kelly. I sip a lot of purple, check my big belly. Hey, she told me her ass is jelly. I told her to bring a friend for Teddy. She said she's a friend with a lot of baddies. My verse is ending already.
I
don't do well with the smoke.
I didn't do well with the smoke.
Double cup and sip slow.
Whoa.
Oh, and sometimes I feel like I'm gon' choke.
Whoa.
But I swear this shit is better than your coke.
Whoa, hey, when I'm high on my drink, I stutter. Yay. When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
Yeah, I stutter.
When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
Bam, bahlale bengibuza ukuthi yini le ngihlale ngiyiphuza. See, I'm the king, so they gotta kiss the ring. Kodwa ungangichithela ilini wentwana ngiyakukhuza. Buka, we just came out of the jeweler. Akubuza, obala amaphuda ngiyapula. Ballin' futhi kulula. My 2 cups stay pretty much full up. Angifuni ukuyithethela phansi. Phela iningi ligeda makuphashi. I take a sip ngihlalele phansi and it makes me numb like get them and touch. As I put bad, you can't get in touch. I sip slow, ain't no need to rush. And then I look with I think I drank way too much. Yeah!
I don't do well with the smoke.
Whoa.
So I chose to double cup and sip slow. And sometimes I feel like I'm gon' choke. But I swear this shit is better than your coke. When I'm high on my drink, I stutter. When I'm high
On my drink, I stutter.
When I'm
High
on my drink, I stutter.
Whoa.
I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
Whoa. Yeah, baby. Big shout out to the homie out there looking on them. That is Lasty with Stutter, featuring yours truly. I don't do well with the smoke, man. I don't smoke. And today my smoke machine decided to change the narrative. Yes, there was a lot of smoke. That was a lot of smoke. Yo, Mtunzi Mabeta. Mtunzi Mabeta says, buck wild, man. Yo, is this fudge? Because if this is fudge, I am very happy right now. When I'm high, and don't look at my fat face and think I'm talking about actual chocolate fudge sweets. No. Dan said, Muslim Teta, Uti, let me put it to you. Today you look good. The swag is too much. You are dripping. Say,
Order. Can you please withdraw what you have just done?
Naga. Ngifisa ukuthi ngitshele Mnaka ukuthi lenvo le yokunetha, lenvo le yokuconza, lenvo le yokuba mandi, lenvo le yokuba bathi ngilokwelisopho, ngilokwesauce. Akusiyinvo le ngicale namhlanje. So Mnaka uyathi ukuthi ngitsanza njani mnakethu. But ungathi ngiyadripa today. I'm always tripping.
It's me numb like pretty man dash. As I put that, looking at your dash. I sip slow, ain't no need to rush. And then I look with I think I drank way too much.
I don't do well with the smoke.
Whoa.
So I chose to double cup and sip slow.
Whoa.
And sometimes I feel like I'm gon' choke.
Whoa.
But I swear this shit is better than your coke. When I'm high on my drink, I stutter. When I'm high on my drink, I stutter. When I'm high on my drink, drink, I stutter. When I'm high on my drink, I stutter.
I just want to say, kids, lean ain't that cool. Don't do it. We've said it before on the show. Don't do it. Don't start. We mele. The consequences far outweigh the momentary fun you have when you're on it. In any case, welcome to the Grassroots live stream. Namhlanje, besides me flexing on you a little bit by showing you what is essentially, let's see, the math I did the last time I tried to count kicks was horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. I could only fit 23 pairs on my couch. Only. So that's about what? That's like 30% of my collection. I'm gonna get to why this couch is decked out in only Nike, Cortez, and crepe products. First of all, no, I am not sponsored by Nike. This show is not sponsored by Nike. Nike probably doesn't know I exist. Nike doesn't know I have such an insatiable hunger for their product. And neither does crepe. So what I'm about to tell you about these shoes is really important to me. And I want you to know it because I think it's a philosophy that can be applied to so many things in life. It can be applied to a lot. Like it can be applied to music. It can be applied to family. It can be applied to many things. It's mainly based around family. But anything you love. Yeah! What a fudge! All right. I'm going to try and get through all these comments, man. There's so much love coming through from all of you guys. But first, give me a quick second, guys. I need to do this real quick thing. Really quickly. Really, really quickly. And in the meantime, let's see. Fuck it, I'll go back to this one. Oh, that doesn't sound right. There we go. I said it before, man. Is my favorite artist right now. For very obvious reasons. Before we listen to your music, I want you to listen to someone you probably don't know, whom I heard this guy's song before I met him. It was myself, Farmboy, and M2K. And we were at Mzonkoko Records. Shout out to Neo, shout out to Makwa, shout out to Mzonkoko for playing this song for us. We were chilling out there. Me, I was going to check out a friend. I was spending a lot of time at Mzonkoko, but it was purely just because of the friendship that myself and Marco shared. And they played this song, and I swear to you, myself, M2K, and Farmboy, we heard this song. We don't know this guy. This guy has never said a word to us. Magwa didn't ask us to do anything. No one asked us to do it. Magwa had asked me to help out with the homies because he also believed in them and wanted to see them achieve their dreams. So he'd asked me to help, but he didn't ask me to be on the song. This song played and the song spoke for itself, and it spoke loudly, clearly, with its own authentic and unique voice. If you do not learn that sounding exactly the way you do is the best thing you could possibly do, through this guy, you will never. Because we heard this song, we didn't know who it was. We heard one verse of his, we heard his hook, we heard his bridge, we heard his composition, we heard his concept, and we're like, M2K and I were like, no. Let's fit us pakati. When he arrives, we will have arrived first. When he comes, we will have came. Pause. When we just jumped on the song, we hadn't spoken to him, nothing. The song spoke for him. And that is something I really want you guys to take into consideration today before we speak to Tribal and BA from the Val.
Khona emakhaya kumnyama move kodwa phambili yakhanya udela nguya khona emakhaya osingela uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela Mafika ngentatha ngathi ngizothetha amacala kwandonga zaduma wonke umuntu uyaphuthuma kweli inhloko zamabhanda walahla abashaya imbama usalubambe ngezansi angithatha kancane ngoba ngidabuka emakhaya shiyuvuza ngamakhala shaya iqupha webafana Nenzi gold, izinto angifuni ngihlala ngiphethe ijuice angishow taphe maduze angikhulule udela nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama move kodwa phambili yakhanya udela nguya khona emakhaya osingela uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
Ngikumo kwamphundile mini ngathembisa umkhulu amamili mina zamba goli funa milisi ngathola impuphu leyiphilisi kodwa ingiphilisanga nje khupha umculo useyahlanya nje rapper kuze kuvuthi ikhanda kanti ababona izinto seziyakhanya nje came from the bottom of the belly made it over mboli kiliti lo mina fika mosha stikini idlala mrapper suku nemini manje sekuyimi ujamlud inkunze lezi abayikhosi samba sekumedwa sijomba nempulelo zihluleke eziningi zanusi ngoba
udela nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama move kodwa phambili yakhanya udela nguya khona emakhaya osingela uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
Afrika niphupha nechamba nuka nembebhu ilanda kyala kukotolitanga mfana kukude goli balishusha zoli summon the lord of the zodiac khangela inkolo ungayizoni phuma uvula ufeza inhlakanipho kanye usuku phela mfana kithi ndifuna ibhede borders bakanini nikiseke siphekisa apha khalonina nikandiyane nino kandilili with the flow chibili kamini soda zela niphakamisa chandi
udela nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama move kodwa phambili yakhanya udela nguya khona emakhaya osingela uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
sexy. Kugude goli, yeah. Now, in case you're wondering, my verse goes, bengiphuma kwampunzi indlemini ngathembisa umkhulu amamili mina sifika egoli ihupa milis ngathola impuphu leyiphilisi kodwa yingiphilisanga nje hupa umculo useyahlanya nje rap kuze kuvuthi ikhanda kanti ababona izinto seziyakhanya nje. Came from the bottom of the Billy D, made it over ngipolikhilikit lo mina fika mosha stikini ngidlala umrap abusuku nemini manje sekuyimi ujamlut inkunzi edlezinya bayikhuza samba seqimeqo sijoba nembulelo ezihluleke eziningi zanusi ngoba kukude. I'm gonna call a friend of mine right now who's got one of the top 30 most played songs in the country. Oh my God. Drizzle SA just said, you guys feeling the pressure from Casper on your vest. What on earth are you talking about, dog? What in the actual aeronautical fuck is it?
Order. Order. Can you please withdraw what you have just done?
Come on, man. What are you talking about? Hey, guys. You should be fishing for fish. Don't be fishing for beef. What the hell? What even inspired that? Uninformed. Because nothing in this song is even closely reminiscent of New Vest. Shout out to Casper New Vest, by the way. He's doing his thing. Someone just tried to call me. Oh. Who that? Yep. All right. So I'm giving a friend of mine a call. I want to talk about his new song, man. And something very important. And then we're gonna get to listening to your music. Because I wanna preface it by making you guys understand a few things here and there. Right?
Your balance is insufficient.
How? Oh my God. Oh no, I didn't. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Yo, Tribal, I'm calling you up right now. And as we do, I want to. Hey, Black Ink, don't put salt on my wounds. By the way, Black Ink said finally someone said it. Indeed, man. Like, I'm never gonna lie. I'm never gonna lie about that. Yo, you guys want to hear another teaser from the album? You want to hear how I'm feeling the pressure while I buy airtime and use this as like a clever way to buy time?
Billy Young,
Order.
Raza,
Order.
Skim Sauce Cocktail, O Cream Goma Cocktail, Billy Young says Mwen, Kandalam Samli Red,
That cheese,
I can say bye to the river, and I could be life to the reaper. Code name 99, Kandashista, everything I find may be legal. I can say bye to the river, and I could be life to the reaper. Code name 99, Kandashista, everything I find may be legal.
Oh, no, Vest. Billy Young, Raza. Slim Sos Kote,
Okrim Kwapeni,
Billy Young says Mweni.
Kanda Lamselwe, Jesus.
I can set fire to the river.
I do.
And I could bring life to the reaper.
Yes, sir.
Code name 99 Kanda Shisa. Everything I find me belinga. I can set fire to the river. And I could bring life to the reaper. Code name 99 Kanda Shisa. Everything I find me belinga. Me belinga, she belinga. Monka take a look in Pinilika. Big booty.
You're gonna have to wait for the album. You know the vibe. Live one time for Tubani, 2 times for Skawini. Intanaya say Natali. You know the vibe. Live or die on the coast.
You know what it is?
What's going on, Chapizi?
Have you ever realized every time we call each other, this is what we do. This is how I know it's you. It's how you know it's me.
It's exactly like this, and I'm glad you mentioned that. The authenticity. So, for those of you who do not know, honestly, because I live under a rock, Travel is one of my best friends. It's like a brother to me. We've been through thick, thin, and thinner together. We almost killed each other with COVID.
Actually.
We almost killed each other with COVID. We infected each other. We passed it back and forth two or three times.
We infected each other. We infected each other's families.
Yeah.
All in the name of sharing.
All in the name of sharing. We share. Fana, listen, we break bread, we break jams. Okay? Fair too. So, for those of you who might not know, Travel and I are really good friends, man. We met, it's funny, we met for the first time officially in Johannesburg, but it turns out we grew up in the same neighborhood around the same time, but just never met. And the ironic thing is, rest her soul, beautiful, his mother used to teach me in high school. And we find out all of these things so much later in life. You know, so it's very important what you do, the steps you take towards wherever you're going, because you might meet someone who was affected by those steps many, many years ago. When I was at that event where we were at celebrating something beautiful with you, and I saw ma'am, I was like, wait, dog, this your mom's? Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, this was my high school teacher. And hey, what do you mean?
No, bro, your mother used to teach me. Oh my God, this is her.
Bro. And I'm not even gonna lie. She hit me a couple times, but that's exactly how school was. And I never didn't deserve it. I'll tell you that. I never didn't deserve. I never didn't deserve it, but she was a great teacher, beautiful soul. She's looking down on us, smiling, and she's looking down on you in particular, smiling. For anyone who has no idea who Tribal is, really briefly, I don't like these questions, but really briefly, for anyone who doesn't know, quickly explain yourself and mention like 3 songs they might know.
3 songs that I might know.
That they might know, the listener might know. Oh, so that they can say, oh, it's that guy.
Oh, fair too. I know we hooked up a week ago, girl. I'm so ghetto.
Kulisang is Spike 2.
Spike 2. By Kings of the Weekend. I'm going in.
Sazo Valit, Sazo, ooh yeah.
Oh, and this one, yeah, PH featuring me, Questa, and WHP. We ain't leaving till the morning. Turn up, we party like it's December. Actually, I've been involved in a lot of hits, front, but the most big ones in the country is I'm So Ghetto and Week Ago.
Some of my favorites, the ones that made me a fan of yours before I even met you, was
We be riding from coast to coast to coast.
Ah,
Done
that
driving
classic.
hard, holding on to
Yes,
that luxury roller coaster. Push a press
Push a press
Jima. We gonna
Jima.
be
We gonna be alright. Sethu.
And then Uzagwe. Ngicela ukuphakamisa ukubonga yini nonke.
Damn, man, yo. You remember my catalog more than me.
That's because I really am a fan, bro. That's because I really am a fan. And
it's crazy.
It's beautiful
crazy
when you can be a fan of someone you can also call a brother. And right now, there's a song that Tribal had for a while, dog, and it was called "Live and Die on the Coast." You're gonna be hearing a lot of hits from Tribal, and I'm telling you, most of them are gonna be like 3-4 years old. But you're gonna hear them, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, this new guy with this fast, that's because he's way ahead of his time.
Funny you should mention that, bro. It's funny you should mention that. Like, all of these songs that Abantu are bumping now and are gonna be bumping as well.
Oh hell yeah!
Keep them a snippet, wow, and doing listening sessions for friends. They always get excited, but these are songs from 2015, 2016. I'm yet to reveal new shit.
Yep. We were actually doing a backup the last time you were here because that hard drive has been around for so long. We're like, hey, listen, we're going to lose stuff here. So I ended up doing a backup.
For so long, I had to change covers because the other cover ended up not working.
Yeah, and I was like, no, the next thing that's going to break is going to be the hard drive itself. So I put some of his stuff on my server. And now it's got a song called Live and Die on the Coast. And I forced my way into that song, I'm not going to lie. But you know. Tell us about Live and Die on the Coast and what it's like to have gone through the last 2 years that we've gone through as a country and as a people, as a human race, but also you and I as young black fathers trying to be the best they can be.
Yo, man, what's it like being a guy from the coast? Yo, bro, like it's everything, man. I realized, Wuti, I lived in Joburg, right? Because now
yeah.
And we shared a lot, but that's another story. But I realized every time I went back home, every time I flew back to Joburg, it's like I understand its responsibilities, but there's something spiritual about KZN, especially the coast, not just KZN, but the coast for me. And I realized, you know what, we are water kids, man.
Yep.
Like once you stay away from the water for too long, that kind of affects you spiritually and physically as well, you know.
Yeah.
And there's something about healing that elapha coast. I spoke to Malum Koket this one time. I was like, yo, man, every time I fly up to Joburg, do you also get that? And he was like, yo, man, but you have to really take your time and listen to him for you to understand and catch on to what he's saying. But this is verbatim. This is him. He was like, yo, try it. It's the vegetation, it's the hills, it's the thickness of the air, the humidity. It's everything.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
It's exactly who we are.
So fair to what it doesn't only affect your skin, but it also affects how you feel when you breathe. How you feel like about Muhammad and Cherry Fish, about the show man page to Indian love. Yabo le ashandis it corner smiley, but it comes from yabo fethu leshani sokuvela walk ebishi fethu ubamba umuntu wakho ngesandla fethu. It's like imoya hobelana, but it's beyond that.
It goes beyond.
I'm trying to explain it, but I can't because it's so much. You have to be there to get it. That's why people go to the July in Durban. That's why people go to coastal areas to launch cars, to launch products. Everything. It feels when they take people over there. It's the mood they automatically get into. By the time they show the new car that's coming, it's already like the people are already, you know, in tune with what is happening.
Yeah.
Now, on the song, I mentioned one time for Dubane, 2 times for Eskawini.
Yep.
The reason is, umndeni wami Nkabayame comes from Durban. But umkhulu wami ngenxa yeSpanish, he moved to Eskawini, and my dad ended up attending Eskawini College of teaching.
Pause. Now me, umndeni wami comes from Estenga kwaDukuza. But because of work, my dad moved to Eskawini ukuyosebenza khona. Sase sihamba sayohlala eMadukwini sebenze Felixton. Same story, just
we have so much similar stories. With Mina now, we always talk about.
Yeah.
Makufika laphana yazalwa lenkoqobe mina. Zalelwe eNgolezane hospital, obviously, because mangithi ngizalwe eSikhaweni ngizalwe endlini. But well, as I'd love that to have been my story. Ngazalwa esibhedlela eNgolezane, then ngase ngiswe ekhaya eSikhaweni.
Mina ngazalwa
My dad
NPA.
never left, and then I stayed behind with my dad because umkhulu got promoted again and moved back to Durban. And then ngahlala-ke nobaba and met Oledi. Okay, ngahlala nobaba, I got married to Oledi. And then we just lived there, you know. And then high school got a bit rough, and everybody, you know, I have another song.
Hence, it was either you had to choose between. It was either Ipeni, between inches and the pain is what it came to.
Exactly.
In I'm
That's
So
where it
Ghetto.
came from. That's where it came from.
Yeah,
So
I know it too well.
Either inches and the pain. Between inches and the pain, it's what it came. It's what it came to when I say those words. I'm so ghetto is because I mean them. My verse is actually a depiction of my story. Riding through the hood, namachita, feeling all good because thina siphethe because thina sathi nomqondo wokuvakasha eThekwini, so masibuya eSikhaweni bacindezela ngokuthi by small town mentality, not realizing we're from there. So how we think nothing nje siloshani, but obviously ukhamba ukubona nokukhula and everything. But my brothers, my cousins started, you know, carrying guns and knives, and
out of necessity, they were not trying to commit crime.
Necessity.
No, they were trying to protect themselves. It was rough. It was rough. Yeah. Out of the many wars we had.
Yo, bro.
We had just come from some of the worst political wars the country had seen.
Yo. People don't know Utipetu. IFP and ANC took away a lot of family members that fight against each other. It took a lot from Eskawi, and a lot of blood was shed. Over some petty shit. Over some petty shit.
But you know,
we had a common enemy, but we chose to fight against it. But we're not there. So
I look back at it though. I look back at it, and I'm more thankful for the democracy we have right now, because I know that, you know, the oppressor did such a good job that he convinced us that we were each other's enemies. And, you know, to look back now, when you can actually walk around as Kawin Ebsugu, the only thing you have to be afraid of is Inkunzi. You don't have to be afraid of your political affiliation being the reason you get killed that night. You know what I'm saying?
And that's, there's no code names, no code words that you need to survive by. Or
we've come a long way.
Section, I say, we grew up under rough circumstances. You know,
so it's interesting you mentioned the coast, and I really think for me, because the biggest the thing that occupies most of the earth is the ocean, and the ocean is such a marvelous thing. I've been fed by the ocean when you know, and I told you in Mahun, Port Dunford, with my sister. I used to, at 10 years old, I would walk 2 hours to the ocean and try to fish and find fish, come back and fish. Yeah. Wonke, Richards Bay, Skawin.
Beach, Engena, engena lifeguard.
Nothing. Akumache.
Akumache akukude.
Yo,
oh my God.
Sihambe sekhona.
Ubambe ngonyawo lapha. Oh my God.
But my thing is like it gives you the, in fact, I should show you a picture. There's a picture ga baba no ma holding me and my little sister Ulihle sitting on those rocks. Kule beach okhuluma ngayo.
Escount beach.
Yebo, I need to show. I need to find that picture and show it to you. I'll show it to you guys as well watching on stream. But I think it allows you to appreciate the majesty of God and life itself. And
nigga,
you know,
I can't believe you went with your parents there. My parents babengishayela ukuthi ngesithawa lapha ezibeni kulezi zibe silapha kogamthini sesithi sesithawa.
Yeah, nami ngangikepha.
Ngangishayela ukuthi ngisesithawa because kubhuda nenyoka laphana.
Inkanyamba.
Oh my God, babengangiqinya straight. Ngangabulawa yibona rather than ukuthi ngishaye igagasi ngishaye etsheni.
Mata,
babengafuna ukizwa indaba ezicount beach.
Kwakumele zintshontshe uvaselina and nike mina ke ekhaya ke at that time sasikhonze kuphakameni. So kuno vaselina okhulekelwe. And uvaselina khona awukwapuna ngomunwe, ukwapu ukhiwa ngothi likamentshisi. Can you imagine trying to steal uvaselina for 5 people with a matchstick? Just matchstick ubambe ngoplastic. We go to the beach, we come back, kodwa ngoba sizingane ucobe just the front of the face, and your parents just flick your bephendula indlebe and they look behind your ear, sawoti sishi simbambamba. Because my parents took me there when I was young, but when we grew up just a bit, like at 7, 8, 9, 10, when we wanted to go by ourselves, we were not allowed. And later on, I ended up losing a cousin. Rest in peace, Sandile, Port and Fort Beach. But now, your song, dog. How does it feel? You know, we've gone through a lot. So I don't want to go through, like, you know, the downs we've been through in the last 3 years. Your song debuted in the top 30 most played songs in the country last week. Live and Die on the Coast, featuring Beast and myself. How does that feel, and why do you think the song achieved that? Let's start with how it feels.
It feels amazing, dog. It feels, I feel seen again, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think the biggest thing was me seeing myself, because I've always been seen, but because of what I was going through and we were going through, I couldn't feel seen. Like
we're going through the most.
Like, I didn't even hype that song. I was literally doing submissions, and niggas were like, "This shit is too hot to even stay on the shelf until you announce. We're putting this out there
right now."
And all radio stations are available. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But we know, boy, this song is now. This shit is such a vibe.
Hey,
and
bro.
I realized we were talking with this other guy who was like was commenting on how bad my Instagram is and how I should start posting honesty, because people are more attracted to honesty and reveal more of myself. I was like, yo, dog, go shooter, don't call it.
Aye, dog. No, it's not because we enjoy the food.
But it's like, but the people want to feel closer to you. I was like, and then he says, yo, and then he kept saying, the honesty, you don't have to lie. If we send down a flow by, and then this nigga was like, my brother would post a sakama plan with dog.
Yeah.
Like, shit, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, just post honesty, dog.
Give him to Kasi.
Bro, coming back to the song though, the song is no lie, dog. It is so honest. I was like, I wanted a song that will put Iskawini on the map. Devin is already on the map.
Yep.
I wanted to put Iskaw on the map because we have a lot of great artists. I grew up with that homie Zali Policy in Joanna. So from the Tyson song, is a great guy. He's an actor. Actor go Dep and Jen got the actor go what something Ville in le la paguboga Gas is Lorepai.
I wonder.
Soweto. Somethingville. No, man.
Rockville.
Rockville.
Yeah.
Now I can see her face right there. Anyways, it was in Rockville. An award winning in the acting.
SAFTA.
SAFTA. Is it SAFTA?
Yeah, the South African Film and Television Awards.
Yes. Zolan Pagate.
Oh yeah. Zolana's is Kawin, the home,
the river,
bro. Yeah.
The river, Rockville itself. Yo man, a lot. Mina now there's a lot all over TV. He's the guy.
He even did whose song was it? Junior De Rocker's song featuring myself, Zagwe and Nasty C.
Yes, that the way Junior De Rocker actually hooked yes, team. I remember it. I was watching it last week actually.
Yeah, no, how does the song go, man? Because now said look, I just took a shot, need a photo.
What do you mean? How are you asking me?
No, but I'm on 2 Junior De Rocker songs, dog, and right now color the one with gold and black. I just did a shot, need a photo. Gotta keep clean with Coco.
I see that one. That one is older than that.
How was it? I'll play it.
But umuntu oshaya hook so yen Junior De Rocker esingisi nihamba ngeslash Dubane.
Yeah, but again Yeah. As be shy with them, and it's amazing that's for that song. Nasty C couldn't make it to the video shoot because he had.
But they took shots of him on his own, yeah.
Yeah, because he had matric exams were coming up, and his dad was like, "No way."
Yeah.
No way, and eventually he did take his shots by himself, and he had the best verse in the song.
I remember Dala, Unkulma on FTC and him in high school. I remember Dala. We met, and I said to him, yo, just before the drop of Price City, I saw him perform at a NC gig, and I'm like, yo, my nigga, I went to him, I was like, yo, you are going to be so big. I don't think you'll handle it. And he laughed. He's like, how old is Brazo? I'm like, no, dog, like, you are fire. Like, you have it. Unade that thing. And then look at him now. And I'm like, yo, I told this kid, like, yo. And it was humble. Like, so we exchanged numbers. And I was like, yo, studio session. And I was like, yeah. Showcase. Then I called him and he was like, hey, babe, that's me now. I'm so glad the boy. What equals them by time meaning.
Sure, you
know what you mean. I was like, hey, don't get time up.
It's because we are Peter Malak, and that's really one thing I love about him, and that's why if you notice, like for all of you guys who are listening, Tribal says sihlala eGoli, but whenever we go home, because it's very difficult to consider Johannesburg the city home. Like for me, this is where I stay. Yeah, this is where I stay. When I say I'm going home, I'm talking about KZN. And we
know that, you know, like you don't have to explain it.
You don't exactly. Umuntu manje wathi ngisayendlini usehamba. Kodwa umuntu manje wathi ngisayekhaya. Shuthi uyayijoja like, oh damn. Oh, zikhipani kwenze njani? Ngozalani? I know ngisayabona ngisayakhothwa idlozi. By the way, it's called Keep Going.
Hey, bro.
The Junior De Rocker song is called Keep Going.
Yes, Keep Going.
But
yeah, man, like
I want to play a song in Lentuzana Yako, Live and Die on the Coast, and it's really incredible for me to see this happening for you after so many things, which I really don't want to get to because this is a very positive moment for me. This is a very positive moment for you, and I want to keep it a positive moment for the kids, but without saying what you've been through. And what would you say to a young kid who's going through the same thing as you are experiencing this current breakthrough with this song? After having made so many songs that were overlooked, that I think are classics, that's other people think are classics, but never made it onto the mainstream. And now you debut on your first week in the top 30. What would you say to a kid who feels like who feels like how we felt 2 years ago and a year ago? Would like, nah, we're just gonna go find jobs.
Hey, Fetu. What I can say is you need to realize when you whack. Yes,
Yeah, no, that's a great start. That's a great start.
Listen, man. There's so much to say. We I see it now. We always say like so much, and every day,
yeah,
we always get on top of what we've already spoken about. But real quickly, it gets. I don't want to say it gets easier. You know.
You get harder.
Here's the thing.
It doesn't get easier. You get harder.
It goes to is. We do not want to realize ukuthi kahle impilo impilo nje ayilula.
Yeah.
Yabo.
Yeah.
Sibuka abantu asebesendaweni engazi ukuthi smooth but ayikho smooth nakhona nongatholi yasindo. I always say this to you, like uhamba ngePorsche usebhilidini but bese awazi ukuthi uphume embhedeni onjani. But
I'm not sure to do
that.
Yeah.
That's life, though.
Yeah. As far as mid-rand, though, that's not life. This is horrible decision making from boys who have men's salaries.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't, dog. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't.
I guess.
Because ube phila grand wawa but ngoba imoto ugcine iqedile ukuyikhokhela wahluleka ukukhokhela umuzi wasecupha emidrand wadayisa yonke into just to have imali engane wathi ngancike esponjini. I'm trying to say,
okay, you just made me look at it different.
Yonke into zama ukuyibuka ngeso ngifuna ukuthi ngeso likamoya, like a spiritual eye or an emotional eye, if one is allowed to say, like you can't always judge people. Because
an empathetic eye, not a sympathetic, an empathetic eye. Like, try to put yourself in that person's shoes.
When umuntu ofunde incwadi eziningi nami mina ngisafunde ezu3 wena ngisafunde ezu53.
Yeah, kodwa wena ozalwa uthisha abawu2. Ha!
Kumfundi zami mfundi.
Isho!
So, yeah, like
this is exactly how our conversations are, by the way.
Order.
Now I'm telling the viewers, this is exactly how our conversations are. Like, yo, come back.
Lethu, angithi kuyareshwa kuyabhala kahle kushayisana amapeni.
Yeah.
So like so a kid somewhere out there might be going through depression. They might be trying to give up on their dream, not only music but any other dream. Like, yo, so if you're going through that, I slowly realized that a chunk of it is my responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, I allowed things myself to hurt me.
Yes.
Right now, ngikungqondo ethi Fethu yabo ingqondo engayizanya ukuyifaka usizwe dlomo, but I took long to catch on, but I caught on. Ukuthi Fethu mayisi mashile Fethu. Option 2 uthini? Awukho option 2, okay, u3 uthini? Awukho 3. But at the end of the day, ngisho 2 option 50. While usaza amqhathanisi, call the numbers of yakuyona Fethu. Athi ngiphume kanje ukuze mina and my mental stamina so phuma intact.
Yeah.
Phume ngayo Fethu. Mawuthi Fethu adropeki awunayo idatha yoku-upload ingoma yakho internet. Fethu ngeke uzuhlephuke Fethu usaphila as long as udlile unendawo yokulala.
Find another way. Another way.
Eventually uzoba nayo idatha yoku-upload. Eventually, you know, it's gonna happen. Like I've never ever dropped a project since ngangena.
You've actually never, you've actually.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna be dropping my first EP. I'm trying to. The song is out there, but I don't want to drop the song. I want to drop the body, and then people can find the song within the body of work. I think I'm gonna drop 6-7 tracks, but I'm leaning towards 6 because I want to see how this thing. It's my first project. I don't want to drop everything, and then I just want to drop enough to say, yo, this is my vision. This is where I'm going with everything. So by the time I drop an album or another EP, expect this shit.
You're lying.
So
You want it to be 6 because 6 is my favorite. Is your favorite song from me? Ha!
Well, that too.
Fetu, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really looking forward.
I'm not finished inspiring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Martin Luther, man.
He has a dream. Dream on.
Don't ungami phethe endleleni yakho fethu. Try so hard ukuthi ungami endleleni yakho.
Oh, don't stand in your own way.
Like, accept situations. Ezinye ayivumi, ezinye ziyavuma. Just accept. Yabo fethu, my parents babengayezwa indaba yomculo, babengayezwa indaba ye-design because I'm also a fashion designer. Babethi, usathunga nje usadlala uzobona mayisesebenza.
Yo, I wanted
overseas.
to please pause. I wanted to tell them afterwards, but every single suit you see me wear, every single suit is by this man that I'm talking to right now. There's this. I went a little bit mini viral last week on Instagram. You know, just ngangivuza. I was just watering the area. That suit is my tribal skin clothing, man, and you do great work not only on the mic but on the needle and thread as well. But Quebec.
Thank you, man. So,
by the way, just very quickly, I pay tribal for all my suits. Please.
Oh yeah.
Guys, yo, support your homies in and you support your homies by saying, no, I'm gonna show in it. No. Just cause he's your friend, even if he offers mfana, Gucci, this thing is worth something. It's worth something.
We're never gonna get these millions.
We're never.
Like, I'm also while on that, I need to go to Pansela.
Yeah.
You know where that word comes from?
It's someone who sells buns, bun seller.
No, man. No. Usually,
Order.
umuntu mayethengile, the shopkeeper would give you an extra. Let's say mhlawumbe uthenga ama-apple awu-6, wathenga nempuphu nani, depending on the size of your grocery nangenhliziyo ya-shopkeeper. Shopkeeper bese ekupha mhlawumbe an extra apple.
Yeah.
An extra orange in this because I said 6 oranges.
Yeah.
An extra 6. Then it's called paid for by seller.
Oh, it's not
comes from by seller. By
seller.
Because akakuphi kahle kahle stock lesakupha kusona.
Yeah.
So when uthi akupha yena, he's gonna pay for it because
exactly.
Stock asikhokelile, so it's paid by seller.
Because he didn't go to his supplier and say, hey, I have a friend who wants this as a favor. Can you do this as a favor for me? Nah.
It came from his own stock.
Yeah.
As asikhokelile and we supply. So Leo Shandisi comes from umuntu osethengile. Hayi umuntu ofika wathi kuse bese kuthiwa nayi pansel upanselwa kwini.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a sign of appreciation for you, for your business.
Exactly.
But your business is not for to put me on.
Like now also calculating from my profit, I can sacrifice a t-shirt because this guy is supported. Support comes from walking the line to as a business in lam laying it to kanjwa line a business in lam. Muhamba ngawo bese ngithi mina first I paid for by seller. Because you bought so much, I want to buy this for you as a thank you from me to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got a closet full of tribal skin clothing that I never asked for, that I got after making certain orders with the homie. And
because the first time I couldn't believe you bought Impashas got 10 blocks. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the first order was 10,000 rand, eh?
First order was 10,000. I was like, what the fuck?
And that is
you bought suits for your whole family.
Yes.
Your bashana bako.
Yeah, my nephews.
To matric.
My little sister. Yeah. And we look at those pictures today when my mom still cries, man. Like, they looked incredible, dude. It's still like it's still worth way more than the 10K. Like, all of them were the best dressed in the matric dance at their school. All of them. Just like I was the best dressed guy in the country last week when I did that thing. And I'm still gonna continue to be.
Abantu must also learn ukuthi fethu. If it's choose your friends wisely.
Yeah.
Like Umaraza has a lot of okay, I'm talking to them, I'm talking also to you, but don't blush. I would say fethu, we've been there for each other, man. Like you played a big role in my happiness today and my ability to, you know, release music again, be creative again, because we are what I had quit.
Yeah.
I did quit.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah.
My friends came through. I don't have gang friends. I don't. That shit is a lie. It's a lot of noise. When you have a very small circle, you can actually see who's who. People are out there. My pretender, so you can make that decision, man. I'm cutting this nigga off and moving on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and don't surround yourself with abantu babonats bakhohlisa. Like, if you have people who will never question you, you need to get away. You need to get away. I remember some of them. I can't even call them arguments. You know, some of the debates we've had on disagreements. It's passionate, and you know, at some point someone had to say sorry. I had to say sorry. You had to say sorry. But at the end of it all, we come back having learned how to be better brothers to each other. You know, but not to go to just because Maraza buys clothes from me, I'm going to just accept everything he says. Or just because Tribal gives me free clothes every time I buy something, I'm going to accept everything he says. No.
Not being afraid to go to Maraza and Kloba.
Yeah, exactly.
And not getting emo about it. Just
because Maraza might not know which is Kloba.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Manje, niggas pretend or like Umaraza is way popping than Tribal for a very long time. He was there in the game way before Tribal. So when Tribal came through, I saw Uspa and Uspa Wabonutulan.
Yeah.
And we became friends.
Yeah.
There was no hierarchy in our friendship. There's always been honesty, because I was able to tell you what I am Kloba. You were able to tell me what I am Kloba without saying, but I am more experienced artists or whatever.
Well, there is a hierarchy. If we're being honest, between us in our friendship, there is a hierarchy. And I do think, even though like you're a religious guy, kono mama mhambayo, because in chebe yako dog, I'm desperately trying. I am desperately trying, Fana.
Get the oils, nigga. Get the oils.
Yo, I put on the oils, nigga. Look at Milu, aka Pela, la Fana, like just
actually,
like.
My nigga, I look at you and I'm like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have prayed for Incheb. I've never had to use oil, but eyaluma le shandisi sibali. Kahle kahle okungayigundi. Okungayigundi fethu kahle kahle ukulokhuzana. Ukuzama ukuyivikela because yes, siyaluma le shandisi.
Yeah, when it's growing there, true, real talk. But Fethu, thank you so much for joining me. Fethu. Wait.
Yeah, one more thing. Everybody, we cannot be a guardrails and pillar yonke. Ezinye izinto kumele uflophe fethu ushe ugwilize asike isikole fine njengesikole sempilo fethu.
So
ugwiliza fethu imashe ucishe ufike fethu kwi rock bottom fethu usho ukuthi ngiyayikhunga namhlanje kodwa ungayikhunga, because right at the brink of that ila ekuhlwana khona amadoda nabafana, where your greatness might be in the next hour. So izoyibulala and then uvela ulibona iphupho lakho uthi shit, literally I could have held on for 1 hour.
And
I would have popped.
You know, on that subject, there's always someone there willing to listen. And when you're in the hole, it's very easy to think you're just by yourself. You're the only one going through what you're going through. But mfowethu, ngiyakuthanda, and it's a beautiful thing. to live as your friend, and I'm going to die as your friend. But for now, we're gonna live and die on the coast. Thank you so much, Tribal, for joining us, man.
Can you please?
Thank you, man. Thank you for everything.
Okay, we play it. That's Tribal out there to Live and Die on the Coast by Tribal, featuring myself and Beast. And we're playing out with a bit of that right now. Live and Die on the Coast, one of the top 30 most played songs in the country in Jenga Manje. After this, we're going to be talking to PA, a promoter from the Val, who's going to be telling us what they look for in young up-and-coming talent in order to put them on. And, of course, what you should not do in order to make sure Gucci your name is still one that people will consider, because humility goes a long way. Living Down the Coast by Tribal, playing right now. Oh yeah. No. That was Tribal, Live and Die on the Coast, featuring myself and Beast.
What's good, Rob?
On the line right now, I have the president of the Val, Miss PA.
Don't say such things like that. You gonna get a lot of people mad, man.
Hey, let them get mad, bro. I know who I voted for.
Hey man. People don't see things the same. But one thing I am is a big deal. That one we cannot deny.
And
you cannot go around it.
No, you can't.
Big deal. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. You can't. Skinny nigga, big deal. Like, don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, don't let the sagging pads. Don't let the skinny nigga look fool you. It's a big deal. By the way, I am jealous of your metabolism. I eat once a day. You eat like a bodybuilder, and you can fit into a suit like a glove.
Yo, man,
I have to hold my breath.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I want those suits. I want to look good in a suit. Have you seen a big guy in a suit?
Yeah, me.
No, bro. Forget that. You look nice. I saw you. And you're dripping. I'm watching your show right now, bro. Yo, your drip is too much.
I mean, but guess who else? Guess who else has the same drip?
Hey, man. Can't lie.
Don't even. You ain't even got it. Look, I called you on. I just had a call now with another artist who's a friend of mine who I consider family, just like you are family. And I brought that up, and the call ended up being an hour. So I'm gonna keep that out of this one, because you and I can also go on forever. The reason what I really wanted to zone in on with you before I start listening to artists' music and giving them feedback is, what is the so what we've seen a lot of is, in South Africa, your fame is always first, and your money might follow after, but your fame arrives first. And then fame has a terrible tendency of going into people's heads. But I also think that they keep that door open. And we're a small country. You're not going to make your millions from streams. That's real talk. We have issues with our collecting societies. You're not going to make your millions from your publishing neither. That's real talk. Where you make your money is in touring and performing, and you are a promoter. But then young artists become, not that it's okay for superstars to do it. It's still terrible, but it's even worse when someone who's new, just because they have a song that's popping, starts to think that they are bigger than you. What's the worst you've experienced, and what is your policy on that? Because I know you're a no nonsense guy. So what would you say to young artists out there who might be feeling themselves a bit too much about the importance of maintaining respect for the people you meet? Because if they see you, they're not gonna think you are capable of and actually do the things that you do. And that's you shouldn't get respect just because they know what you do. You should get respect because you're a human being and you're alive. And then when they see what you do, you get even more respect. But it shouldn't be like, can't it's this one. What advice would you have for young artists to make sure Uti, they keep themselves, gigging and building great, strong relationships with promoters?
Yeah, man. Look, Raza, first of all, there's nothing wrong with feeling yourself, It's like you say, the approach.
I like that.
The approach of feeling yourself is very, it could be very detrimental to your career, Especially with us promoters, we always look for the new hot thing, the hottest artist that's out there, because I need to make money. So if you're hot, that means people want to see you, they want to experience you, So definitely you're the first person that I'm going to book. But with me, I've always booked, guys that are just coming up without that, hot song or whatever situation. If I can spot something in you, I'm gonna book you definitely,
Dude, we were working before Kwan. We were working before Kwan.
Our story, like you said, we would go long,
bro.
Way,
not
way back.
Trust me.
But I knew that about you, Raza. Like I like when
appreciate you.
I mean, we met at Legend, who owns like one of the biggest productions on TV right now. I mean, he was still coming up. We were all coming up.
Yeah, we were all coming. We were dusty. We were
very dusty. I mean, he's doing Bonan, being so easy.
Yo, bro.
You guys like, everybody is grown, but when we started this whole thing, we didn't know who's who in the zoo,
Yeah.
And I didn't know that I was going to be the promoter that I am today, I mean,
yeah.
I don't like being called a VAL promoter,
No.
Yes, I'm in the VAL. I do host in the VAL, but I started this game a long time ago. I used to book DJs in there way before, back in Melville days.
Yeah. Roxy's.
Yeah, dude, I could name drop the whole day,
Yeah.
But back then, what I used to love about DJ Zinta, that she still carries herself till today, it's same with you, is that she always had that level of respect for a promoter because they knew they're growing with you. So instead of booking, not to say I don't book her, but instead of booking a Lamise, I will still book a DJ Zinta because of the way she carries herself. And it will always be about relationships with promoters, you know?
Yeah.
As much as you think you're hot, you're big, but if you gave me an attitude the first time I booked you, bro, best believe I'm never going to book you again, bro.
It's not happening.
I think artists forget one thing. You'll get 10 good promoters and thousands of artists. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get a good promoter who's going to pay you your money, who's going to take care of you. There's about 10 of us. The other people are just going to treat you like trash. You know what I'm saying? So, but how many artists can I book? When I think of artists, dog, I can go on the whole day. I can sit here and just pick. You know what I'm saying? But a promoter.
So you are replaceable. You're so easily replaceable.
That's what I mean.
Stop thinking you're the be all and end all. There's a lot of people waiting in line to appreciate the opportunity that you have. Keep preaching, my brother.
Yeah, just to be on stage. They don't want much.
There's
someone who just wants to be on stage. They don't.
Click-quoit. You can't even say click-qua.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, another thing, man, when you start having a big song and don't, like, my number one advice was, like, do not, I know this is going to seem some type of way. You must always seem, even if you are a douchebag, do not talk to the promoter yourself. Get someone to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because I rather see you as my Raza, the guy who always is nice to me, I love my Raza. Hey, but his manager's a problem. But I love my Raza. So I'm not booking the manager, I'm booking my Raza. You know what I'm saying? So
and I'll tolerate this
that's the approach.
Manager for just because
exactly. But the manager is gonna give across whatever you want to say. You really want to say to the promoter. You know, you can speak to your manager and say, "But the manager will come through and say, "Hey guys, you can't do that one too." You know what I'm saying? But you already said whatever you. Imagine now you as an artist telling me that. I'm like, yo, forget you. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah. Like I always say, like if you have a big song out there, even if you don't have a big song, look for your friend or whatever situation. I'm not saying don't be approachable. Sometimes we do want to talk. Like if you are upcoming, I do want to directly talk to you and finish the deal, and you know what I'm saying. Tell me how much you want, and then I pay you. But if you're like coming up, you've got a nice song, just get someone to talk to me. Like no, it's fine. You know, Hotman, it's fine. Thank you so much. Just finish up the conversation with BA.
Yep.
BA will take it from there.
There
you know
it
what
is.
I'm saying? Another thing that's very important is, you know, Ubuntu, dog. Like, when you come up to the club and you come up to the thing, greet the people around you. Like, that doesn't take much. You know? Like, you are not there yet, dog.
Bro.
You know, no one is trying to grab your chain and your pants and what. Like relax, Antoine. Like, be this guy. You know who I can say? You see, you and... I can mention people crazy, not crazy. What's this? I forgot his name, but he's one of the sweetest guy. Quest as well is also like that.
Yeah. Quest is chill.
There's a very few. I can name them like I'm gonna like 10 of them that I'd say like have that type of Ubuntu, and it will take you like such a long way, bro. Like I will book you constantly. And my lineups are always the same in the Val. And people always ask me, why you keep on booking the same people? Because they understand. When I say, yo, the money hasn't cleared in my account yet, they won't go on social media and be like, that one didn't pay me. Yeah, so now you're trashing me now. You're trashing my reputation and my work. You know, so I'm scared to book you the next time because you don't want to understand. See, in the next 48 hours, I'm going to pay you. You know, it's not that I won't pay you. I give you the deposit. That means that I am going to pay you. So when you start taking screenshots of Faga, you know, in social media and start, you know, even if you're doing that to me as a promoter, there's 10 other promoters who are watching them.
Exactly. They're like, oh, I'm not going to touch that guy.
I'm not going to touch that guy, you know what I'm saying? So I recently saw it with a female DJ who did that. And I was like, yo, dog. And I was thinking of booking this girl. I'm never going to do that because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, look the way she's handling this whole situation.
Look at that.
Yeah, so that's my 2 cents, man. Not to put it like I'm not saying that I'm one of the biggest promoters out there, but I'm just saying that's how I handle my own business. You know what I'm saying? I love what you're doing with education. I wish, you know, I did share the link, but I know it's an hour, 2 hours we are on right now.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people don't want to listen to advice. You know, they don't want to listen to all that. They just want to jump on a song.
Yeah,
they just want to get the connection.
I'm gonna chop it up and into manageable, bite-sized things for the ones with the short attention span. But you know, for me, the reason why it's so important for promoters like you to say what you're saying is because, you know, not to get too much into the personal, private conversation we were having the other day, but you know, you've got your sights set on something bigger, and I've actually, by the way, I have BA as a mentor in something that I'm going to reveal soon, and it's something that they have spent, thousands, blood, sweat, tears, and an insurmountable amount of time crafting. Diversify. Young artists out there, please diversify your income. But you are also a promoter who has conquered your area and you want to go bigger. So the advice that you are giving to these young artists is advice that you are using yourself when you meet, you know, like brands that you want to sponsor your gig. When you meet big artists that you want to work with, but know that you can't afford 100,000
to book.
You know, so you build a relationship and ubuntu bakho. Yo, dude, I love you so much. You tell me where to perform, when and where. You don't even need to talk to Sunday.
I've never done that. You know why? I've never done that.
No, you've never.
I've never done that.
You've never?
I've never done that. I've never said, you're my boy, you know how far we come from. You should come and perform for free. Like, what the hell am I saying?
That's and that's why I would. The reason I would, bro, is because you wouldn't ask for something like that. That's why for me, it's people like people who don't expect that are people who deserve that. There's people who expect, just because I'm your friend, I was having a chat to Tribal about it just now. Just because I'm your friend, I am entitled to certain things when it comes to your business, when it comes to your bread and your butter, and that can't be it. that can't be it, bro.
Nah, 100%. Like on the last thing, like talking about brands and stuff like that, I almost got my name tarnished because of social media. So we must tread very carefully. You know what I'm saying? We need to tread very carefully because I also forget that I've got brands that I work with SAV. You know, I work with Brand House. I work with Heineken. I work with these people, and these are reps that follow me. And you know, while I'm busy trying to clear out something, I'm sounding so dumb and stupid like the next person that I'm trying to, call to order, not knowing that I'm damaging my reputation as I'm doing that, you know? So that is very, it's very tricky to tread very carefully on social media because if someone who doesn't have anything to lose will help you lose everything. You know what I'm saying? They will help you, like, but off a chance. And that person has nothing to lose, and that's why they do those type of things. So be very careful, especially when it comes to Facebook. You know, there's other, Instagram and Twitter and other things. Yeah, you can handle yourself. But Facebook, on free mode. I'm not saying free mode is less than whatever, but I'm just saying, okay, he's got time. She's got time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have time to destroy you. So tread very carefully. Into, because we do read the comments, sometimes you want to ignore it so much, but we do read the comments, and there's just someone who's going to rub you the wrong way, and you find yourself explaining to a person who really doesn't care about you as a person. They're not following you because they love your craft or they love what you do. They're following you just to see how far you're going to fall, and if they're going to be there, they're going to be part of that when you do. So,
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Well said, my friend. Couldn't have said it better. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really looking forward to us starting that endeavor that we spoke about.
Yes, 100%.
See, the jewels that you just dropped now, it's gonna be stacked full of those. I love you.
Always.
All the best with all
you
you
so
do. Everybody out there, please check out Pusha Panda clothing. It ships all over the planet. Pusha Panda clothing. Please shout out your Instagram and Twitter handles real quick.
Yeah, man. I also have my YouTube channel. That's BA Pusha. We talk about money, how to make money online and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then it's just BA Pusha on all platforms. Don't follow my Facebook because I've got 5,000 people over there. It's Val. Usually it's Val. And I love the Val, by the way. Shout out to the Val.
Yeah.
Like one of the places that have so much talent. Love that about it.
You champion it. You champion
some areas. Yeah, we have to grow in some areas, but 100%. And shout out to every single person. Amaraza, you're doing an amazing job, bro. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. A lot of people are not, like a few. I'm not even. You're probably one of the only people that are doing this as YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, my brother.
Thank you, bro. I love you very much. Have a good evening.
Sharp. Take it easy, man.
Easy, bro. All right. That was B.A. Pusha, a.k.a. Pusha Panda. Amazing promoter, amazing merch designer, salesperson, amazing A&R, and you will know who they are. Trust me. Now, with all of this information that you guys now have, I'd like to start getting into some songs. I don't want to make this too long. Episode 1 for me, I really wanted to lay the foundation. We started with an artist who is incredibly talented, but has had struggles making it, just like I have, just like Casper, aka, and every other superstar that you know and love. They struggled for quite a while before they got to your ears. So to all of you young artists out there, when you're still going through your struggles, do not stop working on your craft. Success is merely opportunity finding someone who is prepared. When opportunity finds preparedness, success is born. That's it. Be ready and stay ready and act like it's around the corner every single time, no matter what hurdles are before that corner. Always be ready and when it comes, grab it with both hands, and but keep your dignity, your humanity, and your respect intact. And yeah, man, like, respect people. You never know who you're talking to, and it's not because you should respect people. There's one thing I hate, like, for instance, by the way, please stop doing this. Ne? If you see me somewhere and I'm with people, please don't come and say, and I'm in a group of people and we're chatting. Please don't come and say, "Hey, Maraza, what's up, Maraza? Yo, dog, Tattoo 5, yo, man. I can we do this? Yo, Bia mentioned something very important. Sanbonani, just greet. That's it. I am a human being before I am a brand. And the people that I am with, guess what they also are? They're also human beings. So I really hate it when people come and act like I am the only person that they can see when I'm with a group of my friends. I really dislike that. And I'm sure many other artists as well hate it, but they probably will not say it. But don't do that. It's not flattering at all. All right, so we are live. Call me right now on 068-041-8662. That's 068-041-8662. Talk to Maraza on stream. Okay, now we're gonna get into a few joints of yours. I'm only going to review 5 because I don't want this to go on for too long now. But from next week, I'm going to be reviewing at least 20 songs a stream. Okay, so if you're whack, you're gonna hear that very quickly. But I want to start with something. I want to show you something here. Attach an MP3 to an email. Put in all the metadata, the artist, the featured artist, the producer, who you are, where you're from, your phone number, and send me music that is unreleased. Send me music that is unreleased. This platform is for up and coming artists, for not even up and coming artists, like the grassroots, okay? Like coming, not up artists. I'm trying to share the little knowledge I have with those guys at the bottom for 2 reasons. One, you get that knowledge early. You don't have to make some of the mistakes that I've already made, and I've made a ton. Okay, and we don't have a lot of mentorship in our country, so yeah, that's the importance of that for me. Please do make sure you use this opportunity to take in and soak in the advice that you're going to get and use it. All right. But also at the same time, PA just mentioned something incredibly important. And, for that, dog, don't talk to the, how about that? This is not an expensive watch, by the way. I got this watch on sale. I was on on Tatogning. I don't want to shout out the store by mistake, but I've got this neat trick that I use there. And for me, it's like I put stuff in my cart and I favorite it, and I wait for the Blue Dot sale or app only deals, and then you'll find like 33% off and another 40% off, and you just basically picking something right off the ground. All right, now please check this out. This is not gonna work. See this? Dispatch. Book, dispatch. today. This person sent me hello Kakasi FM. My name is Sabelo Mkopozi. I'm 27 years old, also known as Dispatch_SA. I'm an R&B soul artist based in Durban. Could you please take a few minutes of your spare time to listen to the attached file? Would appreciate to hear from you. Here is my contact details: 068. My Sambro. It's not Sambro, bro. You Yo, don't put those details there, bro. Don't put your Sambro number in there, bro. Don't put your Sambro your Sambro number in there. People can use that number to log into your Sambro portal and change things and take your publish. Yo, you need to be careful with that stuff. I don't even know what that number with the hashtag is. I really hope that's not the password, bro. And my SRC, it's supposed to be ISRC, and it's SAMRO. It's not Sambro. SRC QZNWU2155167. Where did you get this SRC? Because South African SRCs start with a ZA and then a number, and then it's a dash, and it's 2 digits, and those 2 digits denote what year it is. So it would be, for instance, my SRC code is ZA56G. This year, if it's a song released this year, it would be dash 21 and then dash 00001 for the first song I released in 2021. I don't know where you got this SRC code from, but it's definitely not recent. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is, Dispatch, this is annoying. See this? This is annoying. This is not submitting. This is harassing. This is harassment. Don't do this. Don't do this. I already have a very negative view of you because you're hogging up all of this space. Dude, look. There's so many people who are trying to be seen. You submitted again, dog. Look at this. I downloaded this song at 7:45. He just sent it again at 9:45. You know what? Let's listen to it. If it's whack, you're gonna get it. But please don't do this, man. Don't do this to compilers. Compilers will hate you if you do this. Okay? Don't do this when you're trying to get on radio. It is not going to work. It's a horrendous idea. Don't do this on this show neither. I'm going to play you because it's episode 1, but you're playing yourself. And anyone who does this again, you're automatically disqualified because it becomes too much for us to filter through, and then other people don't get seen. So let's start with Dispatch. Let's say, hold on. Oh my God, you better be good.
No.
Sounds like Tillman.
Yeah.
Longa.
You were there for me when I was on the low. Oh, you showed me true love, and I really appreciate you by my side. All I have for you, Pooh, have brought me to a better man now. I know I ain't.
Okay, this is not horrible.
But baby, I've learned from my own mistakes. I know I ain't perfect. Oh, but I don't wanna break your heart, so I wanna love you, wanna hold you, no matter what goes. Told you it's real, oh, it's really real, oh. Hold it down, no, no, it ain't easy. Ain't a easy road, no, hold on. It ain't easy now. Hold on, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, no, hold on, no. Hold on, no. No, I broke your heart into pieces. Now you're trying to find peace without me by your side, girl. By your side now. The tears we share, the years we share, yeah. You're my only one, yeah. But I guess wasn't meant to be, meant to be. Hold on, hold on, hold on, no, hold on, no, hold on, no. I wanna love you, wanna hold you, no matter what goes. Told you it's real, oh, it's really real, oh. Hold it down, no, no, it ain't easy. Ain't a easy road, no, hold on. It ain't easy now. Hold on, no.
Okay. Okay. I really wish you were whack, bro. I really wish you were whack. I was dying to trash you. I really wish you were whack. No, you are not. I actually really enjoyed that song. No, I actually really enjoyed that song. It's still annoying. Don't send it so many times, especially when you are as talented as you are. You don't stoop to this level. You're not. So to Dispatch, hold on. This is actually a dope song. I really like it. I think that for me it reminds me too much of Teleman. It reminds me way too much of Teleman. I mean, influence is inevitable. I'm pretty sure I remind someone of someone, but I tried my best to carve out my own identity, and it's not an easy thing. I mean, I think initially I sounded like a combination of Eminem, Zola, and ironically enough, with my squeaky voice, DMX, of which most Kwaito artists at that time sounded like DMX. They were big on that. But try and carve out now something that's uniquely yours. You're a decent writer. I would have loved to hear more rhyming, but you laid out your story well. I was able to envision certain things. I was able to see certain things. And music is having the right impact when people can actually experience it visually, even though they're just hearing it, not watching a music video. You're hearing it, and it paints the pictures in in your head. And again, hate to admit it, you achieved that here. I was really hoping this guy would be whack. He is not whack. And the reason I was hoping he would be whack is because what he did is whack. I hate how you submitted your song. But Dispatch, listen, man. That song is nice. I think I genuinely believe you have a future in this. I genuinely believe that. And remember, I wanted to hate you. I tried. I wanted to hate you, but I actually like that song. PK Nonyane says, "Give me a pair of your shoes." No. What guys? Where do you guys grow up? And who raises you? Why are there so many people online who demand things and not ask? It's funny. I was selling my PlayStation the other day because I'm moving 100% now to PC gaming. I've got a PC gaming monitor, 120 hertz, 144 hertz refresh rate, so I can game at like 120 frames per, up to 144 frames per second. I've got a huge GPU and people were so excited to see me sell my PS5 because it means that I am broke and I am down and out. And they're like, yeah, Nizo, look at you now, you're also broke. I'm like, okay, first of all, you didn't read the caption. This is not why I'm selling it, but I don't need to defend that part of me to you. But what I am disappointed in is the fact that you are celebrating the fall of a fellow human being, or you are celebrating what you perceive to be the fall of a fellow human being. I mean, I don't know if I have to say it, but is this what down and out looks like? Anyway, give me a pair of your shoes, PK Nonyane. No, you will not be getting any shoes. Not from me, hopefully not from anyone else if you ask them like that. May I please have? If you look at those Cortez there in the back, all these shoes, I've probably given away like maybe, this is not even a joke, because that's not even half my collection. I've probably given away maybe 15 pairs of that shoe, the Cortez, because everything you see there, every single shoe that you see over there is a Nike Cortez. Drop my light. Oh, but it shows nicely here. Might as well leave it. Every single shoe you see there is a Nike Cortez. I love them. Anyway, the next song is called Enemies. It's by CZ Beats, and he says, "Hi Maraza, my name is Julian Mbata, aka CZ Beats from Soweto, Arizona. I'm a music producer, artist. This is my work. Do not send me links, send me just send me MP3s. He has a song called Enemies and a song called Inkinga. You sent 2 songs instead of 1, so we'll play half of each. Julian Mbata, Sizzy Beats.
Jumping out the room with the enemy. Pussy nigga, don't you waste my energy. Tryna put me on the low. I see shit that you don't. My nigga, I'm bluffing, yeah. My niggas don't shoot your body. Me and all my niggas, we just keep being haunted. Tryna put me on the low.
Whoa.
Order.
No.
Can you please withdraw what you have just done?
What does trying to put me on a low mean? Trying to put me on a low, it's mean a what?
Guys. Schoa.
Jumping out the room with an enemy. Pussy nigga, don't you waste my energy. Tryna put me on the low. I see shit that you don't. My nigga, I'm bluffing, yeah. My niggas don't shoot your body. Me and all my niggas, we just keep it haunted. Tryna put me on the low. I see shit that you don't. Ooh heavy, ooh heavy, ooh heavy. Aulente yummy, kalangin nane, nalucho, isolo gani, hizinja zami, yes lumago sani, yummy, yeah unlebi chani, see trapping, abandona bangswell, maye, kinga yambang bambegi, ngame, ngandu shunwa bani lona, matin kabenjani lena. Jumping out the room with an enemy. Pussy nigga, don't you waste my energy. Tryna put me on the low. I see shit that you don't. My nigga, I'm bluffing, yeah. My niggas don't shoot your body. Me and all my niggas, we just keep it haunted. Tryna put me on the low. I see shit that you don't know. Utunyutulita, ubuya nelita, usizu yachita, kuluma nesita, wemame. Mola, pusizi vitu danos. Gika, bangfike calling a bona. Kumanji zinto selling the order. Kingu guti mina, I do myself. Maji, I need the money right here. I hustle, I'm a dog on a leash.
I hustle. I'm a dog on a leash. What? A dog on a leash. Inja eboshiwe. Except it's manga buyishanga isiZulu lento dog. Oh manga buyishanga isiZulu lento dog. See yebo lezi ingoma lezi iqubulo lezo oyishayayo. Usho Agasho! That I immediately feel that. But your hook almost prevented me from experiencing that entirely. Oh my God, guys. Music is communicating an idea. Music is a form of communication. And you're talking through your music. And you talk through language as well. But the purpose of language is not to sound a certain way. The purpose of language is to get your point across. And you need to use the language that helps you get your point across in the best way possible. And CZ Beats, English is not the way, bro. Especially umangabu blind ganje fethu. Oh my God, I was supposed to play hard for this song, but when that verse came in, those verses, bro. Hi, bro. Yo, keep a hook, Lana Fetz. Remove this hook. Remove this.
I see shit that you don't.
Just me and my N-words, we just keeping hundreds.
Cause we just keep it haunted. Tryna put me on the low. I see shit that you don't know. Utunyutulita, ubuya nelita, usizu yachita, kuluma nesita, wemame. Mola, pusizi vitu danos. Gika, bangfike calling a bona. Kumanji zinto selling the order. Kingu guti mina, I do myself. Maji, I need the money right here. I hustle, I'm a dog on the leash. I slide and I move to the beat. Kingu guti mina, I do myself. Jumping out the room with an enemy. Pussy nigga, don't you waste my energy.
What are you What do you mean jumping out the room with the enemy? Let's listen to his other song, Inkinga. Please. Because I'm going to Zulu, dog. I'm going to Zulu, bitch.
Winkinga, Sizi on the beat. Bachina imbuzi kuzani. Siza ngolai. Rada bushi like a SUV. Winkinga, minanginga do. Batinginga, minanginga do. Batinginga, minanginga do. Batinginga, minanginga do. Ulatu, gati liupilatu. Shalengise mkakweni nyagato. Bizi nidingo konde ngomsakazo. Base kufike thina nibone inkathazo. Hey, ngathi ngilimpiko. Indaba ngathi nelela kwiphimbo. Konje namasiko. Ezinye izinto azenza kubuya isimilo. Yazi mina ngiflowa ngathi ufisho omdala. Shine tezukudida ikhanda. Hayi inkinga, nalidozi, liyangibiza. Lithi mfana, nigga, lobo fana, banenkinga. Winkinga, Sizi on the beat. Bachina imbuzi kuzani. Siza ngolai. Rada bushi like a SUV. Inkinga, minanginga do. Batinginga, minanginga do. Batinginga, minanginga do. Batinginga, minanginga do.
Alright, listen. Sizzy Beats. Sizulu mfethu. Sizulu and less Black Diamond. Sizulu, more Sizulu and less Black Diamond. Okay? Uyazwakala mfethu ukuthi uyayilalela iBlack Diamond. And nami ngiyayilalela. They make amazing music. But you actually sound like Utanya. You actually sound like Utanya. Ichathi thini utomunye asina respect lezi intwana. Indeed they don't. That's just real talk. If you want shoes, you're supposed to say please if you're able. Can I please give me some of the sneakers that you don't use, please? But I would love you to visit Eswatini. Can I have your WhatsApp number? Send me your send me your WhatsApp number to 068 041 8662. 068 041 8662. Let them go with the native language, please, man. Yeah, definitely. The Zulu sounds nice. KT says he's giving me black. You see, there he goes. No, don't apologize. The guy is good, but not in English. He is good, but yeah, and we need to enforce this. This is very important. This is so incredibly important, like, because it's expression, and language is a tool. Use the tool you're most proficient in. In a world where we're so lucky, you young artists are so lucky right now. Like, you live in a country with 11 official languages. One of them is your mother tongue. And on your talent will shine the most on the language you command the best. 068 041 8662. That's 068 041 8662. All right, next joint is this is it. Joseph Matlama. Music submitting artist G-Tab featuring Queen D X Gucci Pump. Way. Track name Pusha Span. Produced by G-Tab. G-Tab, he is born in Bekkersdal, west of Johannesburg. No contact details, no hello, no nothing. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, we swing kids.
push a span, living hand to hand, out it to Satan, working day and night, jolly push a span, living hand to hand, out it to Satan, push a span, 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 out it to Satan.
Today I'm away, it go to Bangan. He says, Spani, hey, I get you Satan. But the ABC, Muso Moheral. I'm to Satan, on a push a span. Passing out from Mula while the breeze is snowing. Praises to Almighty that I keep it rolling. Shout out to my niggas cause they keep it balling. This is on me, wanna hear my story. Chit chat, ha abukle. Talang kudla pekin lela inde. Ngiwanguki laughing ziman twana vinde. All my neighbors from behind wanna step back.
Push a span, I read to Satan. 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 Born, I'm staying all night, living my life like it's to Satan. Push a span, living my dream, I'm living my dream. Born, I'm a girl, you'd wish to be me. The way I talk, the way I sing, the way I stay ching ching on my hand. Ay, to be me, to be me, ay, to be me, to be me. I'm staying all night, living my life like it's to Satan. Keep push a span, living my dream, I'm living my dream. Living
my life on it, this is my life on me. Living my life on it, this is my life on it. Yeah, in this shit, I am up and I call it Jesus Christ. I was Christ, heard a day when I die, keep me safe. See me nigga, I'm not for sale, and my soul isn't for sale. Trust me nigga, I ain't cheap, so the devil can get ya. I with this nigga don't play, that's fine. Never really hating on me, say my life on it, this is my life on it. Yeah, in this shit, I am up and I call it Jesus Christ. I was Christ, heard a day when I die, keep me safe.
Ching ching on my hand, ay, to be me, to be me, ay, to be me, to be me, ay. I'm staying all night, living my life like it's to Satan. Keep push a span, living my dream, I'm living my dream. Living my
life on it, this is my life on me.
Don't rhyme living my dream with living my dream. Let's not do that. Let's not rhyme living my dream with living my dream. Everyone here sounds like they're recording for like the second time or something. The mixing is also no. There's some talent in here. I can't speak for the production because KD says the lady on the hook sounds like she's confused. She's not sure who she wants to sound like, Gigi or Rouge. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I agree, but it definitely sounds like two different people on the hook versus on the verse, because it's her. She's doing the hook and she's doing the verse, and the hook is somewhat half decent, but the verse. Hey, there's a lot going on here. Says the only 22K. No more betini, so says Matron says, hey, sorry guys, my mic was off. Dude, I like what you're doing. Please keep it up. You never let me down. Matron El Tugam Kolisi says so. Indeed, we have a caller all the way from Swatini. This is probably uDanset. Ngiyakubingelela mnaketfu. Welcome to the show. You're live. No Rise on the Grassroots live stream.
Unjani mnayethu?
Uthini mnaketfu?
Ngizama ukusendela nomlayezo wale WhatsApp lapha hayi nani angikhoni bengiyo ke le nombolo la guess uyayibona WhatsApp yami.
Into wende njalo ke mina into thatha yona inombolo le.
Ngibonga mina bhuti siyajabula ukubona ubuyile. Hey.
Mnanzi njani mnaketfu? Mnanzi njani ukunibona nonke nikhona labo KD wena Danset, abo Sia, abo Brailo. I can't wait for the rest of the gang. And a big shout out to all the new ones as well.
Ngiyaphileka bhuti wami.
Ngiyaphileka. Wagcina wenze njani mfethu? Ngiyakhumbula the last time we spoke wawukade uphelele iSpani.
By God's grace I've got a promotion.
Wait, so you lost your job?
Yeah.
And then
I'm an assistant manager now. I'm an assistant manager now to some company.
Look at God.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I was even surprised now with what is going on. Now I've got another job, and I'm starting another job like I think Friday. It's another promotion. I'm opening another place. They've trusted me to open a new place, but for the same company, they've sent me to open another place. They said I've done a good job with the other place, and now they want me to head the other place. And hopefully they'll be opening another one in 6 months, and I'm going there. They place me as I don't know these things, but they place me as a moving manager, I guess.
It's a regional manager. So
something like that.
Yeah, regional manager. But Swaziland is small, so what would consider like a regional manager in KZN is what you are in Swaziland, and it's a whole country. But it's just because of your size. But so I guess because it's a country, you're like the national manager, not regional.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've been blessed, man.
Yo, bro. KD says, congrats, Danset. We're happy for you, bro. For anyone who doesn't know why this is such a big deal, Danset is part of the family. He's been part of the family for a long time.
They've been there for me. These guys look like my family, man.
Yeah.
Family are far.
Yeah, you are like family, bro. Like when you lost your job, dog, that day was not a nice day for the stream. Like everyone was just really, really, really concerned. And fair to hear when we come back now, not only did you get a job, but you are now actually the manager. And not only are you a manager, you're a manager who's opening branches. Stay humble.
Yeah, but I still want to buy you that meat, man. You owe me that.
What meat?
Remember I said to you, you should come by. So Stogo.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a specific kind of meat. Even though I have a small appetite, like I eat 5 pieces of suit. But I love it. Trust me, we're gonna be coming down. We're gonna be coming very soon. Just let things open up, guys. I can't wait to see you. So, Nyazi, when I come to Swaziland, I'm not booking accommodation.
Absolutely.
Especially ngoba sewuyimanager nyalo. Bonga mina mnaketfu. That's Danset all the way from Swaziland. If you want to talk to me, 068-041-8662. That's 068-041-8662. Talk to Maraza on stream. We're gonna play our last song of the night. Cedric Letatanta. Uti, I like your show, Puti. Thank you very much. By the way, guys, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help out the channel. As soon as when we hit 10,000 followers, when we hit 10,000 subscribers here, I am going to give away something. Currently, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to give away something. I'm also starting a second channel, already started a second channel called Marata TV. We just need to get that to a certain threshold before we can start streaming from over there. So please subscribe to Marata MC for music and subscribe to Marata TV for lifestyle content. For now, we're still doing everything here. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, there's going to be a giveaway. 20,000 subscribers, a bigger giveaway, and so on and so forth. Eventually, the aim is to give away an entire studio. Let's play one last song, and then I'm going to tell you my Cortez story before we close off the show. This one is called Nika Remastered Converter.online.mp3. Guys, let's respect our craft a little bit more. That should not have made it into the text of the song. Oi. Nigga. I hope it's not about what I think it's about. From Mpumalanga emadadeni nginawe maraza kusho sekudlitzantsantsa.
Betting when you're on the other side, betting when you're on the other side, betting when you're my eyes, really fun on my days. Can go 6 to get to Pawi, now they're watching Sazaloin. Pettis by and Petu Melus, when you're really on my days. They be rolling on the other side, keep it banded in your eyes. Put me shit on your Paris, put me like on his service. Showers at the Sazobanis, there is spice Sazobanis. Petting when you're what I'm Kulu, when I'm in a Bizumalu, find them gonna would be Shining nigga will be there. I've been running with them stairs. Fooling nigga I am my lead. Find them gonna pussy lead. Find them gonna pussy lead. Fooling nigga I am my lead. Fooling nigga I am my lead.
Magnet king, konin tengi yenza yo. Magnet stage, konin tengi yenza yo. Magnet stress, konin tengi yenza yo. Feeling touch is bright is gonna coming feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Uti Cedric Litsatanza watching all the way from Mpumalanga Madadeni. Papa Uti, I'm watching you all the way from EC. Patrick Headboy Mponyana says Ngiga is lean in Davidson. Ngiga is lean everywhere. And guys, I you know it sounds hypocritical. I sound like a hypocrite because I've also rapped about it. I've never personally done a song that's just dedicated to doing this all day and using it as a problem solver for stress, as a problem solver for whatnot. I really want young people out there to know, guys, I'm telling you now, I am speaking from experience. Some of you saw me without teeth. Guys, don't. I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't sang about it before. I might even still say a line or two, but I just want you to know that beyond entertainment, I want you guys to know that I personally, as someone who has dealt or is dealing with this addiction, don't. Yo, youngins, please, man. Don't. I'm a high functioning perpetrator. I'm a high functioning perpetrator. I don't fall asleep. I don't, but to each their own. I mean, I would try to be anglula, so utshwala buyangihlula, so I prefer to, but I don't prefer it now. Now it's just force of habit. No, man, I don't want us to promote this thing, dog. I really don't. Patrick Headboy Maponya says, rather than K1, we call it Dirty Sprite. Yeah, I know. Amanda Zicha, but big up, short man, it's all love. Yeah, it's all love. Razum Razas Wong 11 the vibes is always all the way out in the Middle East, Qatar. What? Sandy Twili. Love you too, bro. My new single, Ungithandile, featuring Lily Faith, produced by XYZ, is dropping this Friday on all digital platforms. You can catch it even that side, hopefully. Keep up the good work, Maraza. I love your song, says Chili Boy Full Power. Black and Twala says, ask me what Lynn did to me. Hey, bro, me, I don't even want to know. Because what Lynn has done to me and to some people I know, I'll tell you now. You are not ready for the consequences of this thing. And guys, this is a warning. Don't. Yo. Kids, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Now, on to something more positive. I want to tell you guys about this thing that you're seeing behind you over there. That collection of shoes. Now, those sneakers are called the Nike Cortez. Every single week, I'm gonna have a Cortez of the week. The reason I'm doing this is because I really love the shoe. But let me help you guys understand why I love this shoe. So, in 1992, I've probably told this story already. I don't know if I have. If you've heard it before, I'm sorry, but I know there's a lot of people who haven't. In 1992, my pops died. And, we moved around everywhere. I changed schools 10 times in my entire life. I changed schools 10 different times by the time I got to matric. I never spent more than 2 years. I never spent 3 years in one school. There was a time when things were rough. I was living with my sister in a child-headed household. And it was headed by my sister. My sister was 14. I was 10. And that's when I learned how to make a fishing hook. That's when I learned how to fish. And that's when I learned that oysters are disgusting. But now, I love oysters and they're a delicacy. There's oysters everywhere, PT. And I used to use them as bait. Not knowing these things are so expensive. Anyway, we would... Then in 2001, ubaba omncane wami umbuzeli Mhlongo, that's my brother's younger brother. I'm not going to call him my uncle. He's not my uncle. In my culture, that's my dad. It's just my younger dad because it's my dad's brother. And he had finished school. Before you go, Dan said, let me finish the story. He had finished school and had been doing an internship at the Hewlett's Sugar Mill at Danela. And in 2001, when it was his last year of interning, he was about to go in and work full-time as some sort of engineer. I don't know whether boilermaker or whatever, but some sort of engineering-related thing, which are the footsteps I was also supposed to follow. That's why I build so much. Everything you see behind you, I built myself, by the way. And he decided to take it upon himself. This is a young man. This is a very young man. This is a man. He's 22. No, he wasn't 22. He was 20. Yeah, he was 20. Because he turned 21 in hospital. So he decided to gather his brother's kids and bring them home. And he brought us home, you know. He brought us home, and when I arrived there, I was very afraid of him. Mostly because previous experiences with just people had just been people trying to take advantage of us, people trying to take advantage of me, people trying to take advantage of my sister, because we're basically in Ghana, like. But anyway, long story short, he took us home as Stanga. I had the first real beautiful Christmas ever, dog. I remember I got like some fake Nikes that are called Gin Psych, flip-flops, and some shorts from Pep and a t-shirt from Pep. And that was one of the nicest things that ever happened to me. And then, in an attempt for us to bond, he taught me how to play chess. I'll never forget it. So just as I'm warming up to him, December is ending and January rolls around, and I have to go back because I have school. I was going into high school at that time. This is 2000 and what was it? Was it 2001? Yeah. So he goes there, and so my uncle, at the beginning of of the following year, man, at the beginning of 2002, he gets involved in a car accident, and he gets paralyzed from the neck down, and he spends time in hospital. I'm alerted. This is the last remaining male from my grandfather. The firstborn was my father. The lastborn was Mngane, my younger father, my father's little brother. And my father's little brother had taken it upon himself to take care of his late brother's children. And we were one of those kids. And when he died, man, like, so I'd never gotten a chance to mourn my dad's death because I was 3 years old when my dad died, so it doesn't affect me as much, you know. It only affects me when I think about, like, anytime I achieve something, you know, and I wonder, like, you know, I still yearn for what the hell? I still yearn for that approval that I'll never get because I'll spend my whole life trying to make a dead man proud. And so Wamngane eventually passes on, and I'm the only boy. And as you know, he passes on. I think it was either Jan or Feb. I immediately moved home, and I started going to Mbuyiselo Secondary. So they gave me all of his clothes, right? And none of his clothes fit me. Nothing. I remember he had a Jack Purcell We used to call it Jack Pasela, an All-Star, some Adidas trainers, and a pair of like formal shoes, and a pair of navy blue Nike Cortez, all leather, the premium one, the Cortez premium, all leather with the white swoosh. Was it the blue swoosh? I think it was the blue swoosh. So because his clothes couldn't fit me at the time, we kept them for a few years. And a few years later, after I'd grown a little bit, we look back and we go into that trunk and the rats had eaten absolutely everything. They had demolished everything. And everything was gone. Except for one thing. A pair of Nike Cortez. So that shoe represents so much more to me than... I'm just looking at it now. If you look up above, right here, this pair of Jordans and this pair of Jordans together, those pairs can buy 7 pairs of this. If six to 7 pairs of this. So they're not even expensive shoes. But I love these shoes so much because they're the last remaining connection I have to what was the last remaining connection I had to my father. And I collect them because I knew he loved it. I knew he loved his Cortez, man. Like, he took really good care of it. You know, he wore his Jack Presser was white. He wore that more than he wore his Cortez, and he loved it. The Cortez was incredibly comfortable. Whenever he would rock that, you would know that he's going somewhere, like, where he really wants to look fresh. And I wore that shoe to the ground, bro. My toes burst out the front as I was growing. And as soon as I could, man, I started buying my own in honor and in memory of him. So I guess this seems like an ad. It's not. I've never gotten a single pair. The only pair of Cortez that I've ever gotten for free was the one Kabamman. But it wasn't really free because the price we had to pay for that pair, for that pair was losing him. And that shoe always remained priceless to me, man. Because we lost him, and I couldn't. His possessions fell onto me, and I felt so small. I was expected to not only fill his shoes, but also fill his clothes. Not only fill his shoes in terms of rolls, but also fill his shoes, literally. And just as I had met him, and just as I was getting to know him, he was taken. And then when his belongings, his clothing and shoes could fit me, the rats had taken everything. And the only thing that survived was the one thing that was most precious to him. His pair of Nike Cortez. And so, if you see me buying if I really care about you, and it's your birthday, and you get a pair of Cortez, you must know. You must know you mean a lot. You must know you mean a lot to me. Because I don't just do that for anyone. I don't just share the story with anyone neither, but I just really felt like everyone, the people know, it's Cocos and Cortez or whatever. The Cortez God, or the biggest Cortez collection in the country. I have so many more of these over there behind that curtain. I have so many more of these in that storage compartment over there. I have so many more of these in the bedroom. About so many of them, I've even bought duplicates a couple times. I've bought Cortez shoes that I saw that I loved, and then I come home and I already have that pair, which is hilarious. And that's when I started buying them online. Sentiment, man. Sentiment. These shoes hold very sentimental value to me. They hold a lot of sentimental value. But I would give away all of them. All of them for a chance to be with Babamncane again. But at the same time, I feel proud that Sampa, wherever he is, he's looking down and he's like, yo, you've done well. You've done well. I hope they both feel that way. So for the first edition, my Cortez of the day or of the week is this one. This is the exact pair Babamncane had. It's not the exact shoe. I looked for this shoe everywhere and I couldn't find it. I ended up finding it in a size 7 and I'm a size 8. But Babamncane was a size 7. Ended up finding them in a size yeah, this is actually a size 6. I think Babamncane was a size 6 as well. He was a young guy, he was still growing. And these are the exact shoes that he had left behind. This is all that remained. There's not the exact pair, but this is the style. And if you notice, these aren't really worn. I think someone might have tried to wear them once, but I've had these for like maybe 4 years now. They don't fit me, but they fit him and they were his favorite, and they are what he left me. So this is my Cortez of the week. All leather, navy and white. Cortez premium. Is this a basic? No, I think this is a basic actually. It's not that thick. Might be a premium actually because it's all leather. In any event, Cortez of the week, Cortez of the day is this navy blue with the white swoosh and the white stripe detailing on the sole. We love you and we miss you, man. Lala no chula bonjo, man. That's it, man. If you have I'm Cortez, I'm making some custom made tags to put in the front. Some Maraza tags that I'm going to be putting on all of mine. And when we reach 15,000 subscribers here, I'm going to get a couple of pairs with custom made tags that I'm going to give away to some of you guys. And thank you for jamming with me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for hearing these people. Thank you to these people for being brave enough to submit your music for scrutiny. I am not the be all and end all. I am not the bee's knees. I am not the authority. I am not the authority in this hip hop. But I just have a bit of knowledge and I like to share it from time to time. So, yeah. That's it for the first episode. Congratulations on making it this far. We've done it. Yep. I'll take one caller before we go. Hello.
Sorry, man. To interrupt you, man. I'm just calling because I'm being touched by a story. It's almost similar what I went through, man.
Talk to me, bro.
For the longest time, man, I lost my parents when I was 9. Oof. Can you imagine? My father died when I was 3. My mother died when I was 9. Wow. So from there, can you imagine? I had to drop from school to go to work at
bro.
that age.
Yeah, I started working when I was 9 as well.
You can imagine what is. So I can really feel your pain. I just wanted to let you know that in wherever, man, God will never give you a challenge that you can overcome.
Indeed.
So,
indeed.
I'm really, really sorry, man. But at least you've got something that can remind you the night.
Yeah,
night
man.
contest. So
yeah.
Everything
No, that's
is,
true, man. That's true.
Everything is it's done with purpose, man. I guess God gives us challenge to polish us, to make us better people, and to go in many heights that you need to overcome. Maybe if your dad or your brother's dad was alive, maybe you would have even reached these heights that you reach now.
No, I don't think I would have, because I think they would have taken really good care of me. And I think I'm where I am because I struggled. And I don't think I would have struggled if they were around.
And I guess people take advantage in terms of saying, I want to give my kids everything. I always say, don't give your kids everything.
No, you're destroying them.
But give your kids the knowledge that you didn't have.
Exactly.
Don't buy kids. But if you give kids the knowledge, and when you're gone, they will use that knowledge to uplift themselves.
Yes. Because when you're gone and you give them everything they want and need. When you're gone, they have no way of getting anything.
You understand? But if you buy kids everything, when you are gone, they'll be useless.
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
you. So,
and the world is not going to give them those things.
Thank you, man, for sharing your stories. For me, it's one of the bravest things. No one can open up their personal space like that.
Yeah, man.
Because this is close to you and this is personal from you. So I commend you on that, and I really, really, really appreciate that.
Thank you very much,
Thank you for that.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for sharing your story as well. Soldier on.
Yeah. Thank you very much, man. Have a good night, eh?
You too, brother. You too. Cheers, man. Shout out to YOLO. Man, I can't see. What? YOLO Hampus 07 on Twitch. What's up? Well, you rich? Love the setup. What's your Spotify? Just look for Maraza, dog. My artist name is Maraza. And then my tags are Maraza MC online everywhere. But my artist name is Maraza. Dropping a new single this Friday. No, I'm not rich. I'm just a guy who has been lucky enough to just find work every now and then and save enough money to get what you're looking at right now. Excuse me, these 3 black magics and except MX ungo khamba kanjani mat. It's good to see you, man. Ufike sesivala ke mfethu inyawo zakho azinhla kakhulu. But thank you all so very much for joining me. I wanted to keep this at 2 hours. I couldn't keep it at 2 hours. We're now on 3 and yeah, I'm gonna have to go now. We're playing out with Hitman's Gugute featuring M2K and Maraza, followed by Tribal Live and Die on the Coast featuring Beast and myself. Some of my favorite joints, man. Yeah, when we'll be back again on Friday with reality checks. How many Jordans you got? I've got quite a few of them. I don't know, maybe 10 or something. I don't wear them. I don't really care about them. I like Cortez. MPRC Maraza, I started to listen to your music when I was young, but I'm looking myself now when you don't drop anything cause you became my role model since, but you couldn't even know that. I don't know what that means, my brother, but I'm dropping this Friday and I'll see you then. I love you though.
Benzi goes, izinto angifuni ngihlala ngiphethe ijuice angishow taphe maduze angikolo dela nguya khona emakhaya kumnyama yemuva kodwa phambili yakhanya dela nguya khona emakhaya osingela uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlela
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Maraza MC and Maraza TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on notifications. For the million, lay your pilly.
Made it over, lo mina fika mosha stikini idlala mrapha suku nemini manje sekuyimo jamlud inkundla lezi abayikhosi samba sekumeko stromba nempulelo zihluleke eziningi zanusi ngoba kukude
lamuya khona emakhaya kumnyama ngemuva kodwa phambili yakhanya ukude lamuya khona emakhaya osingelathi uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlala
Nafika nipupa nichamba nuka nimbebu ilanda kyala kukutulitanga kyala kukutulitanga mfana kukude kori balishusha zoli summon the lord of the zodi khangela inkolo ungayiboni phuma uvula ufeza inhlakanipho kanye usukuphela mfana kithi ndifuna ibhede borders bakanini nigga siyake siphekisa apha khalonina nigga ndoniphiyane nino ndilili with the flow kibilika minisoze cela niphakamisa nondi
ukude lamuya khona emakhaya kumnyama ngemuva kodwa phambili yakhanya ukude lamuya khona emakhaya osingelathi uyabamba walala uzophila ngendlala
mina lothukela mina sibuza wena yiphi lo slim atshelile wena lothukela wena sibiza wena kahle man Billy Young Raza Slim sauce cocktail Oh cream goma cocktail Billy Young says mwen Kandalang sa milbe Dashies I can set fire to the river And I could bring light to the reaper Code name 99 Kandashisa Everything I find me belinger I can set fire to the river And I could bring life to the reaper Code name 99 Kandashisa Everything I find me belinger Nibilika, shibilika Monka take a look in pinilika Big booty eater, nimilita Aningizwa,